welcome to the Bushido Gang. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Attack on Samurott. I'm bringing you all some more, or bringing you all a long-awaited Pokemon Scarlet and Violet OU Showdown live for you guys. So, fun fact: the last time I recorded an OU Showdown live was almost 2 years ago. Yes, it's been that long. Last time I recorded a Scarlet and Violet live was in July, but yeah. Anyways, it's been a while since I recorded any Showdown lives. I've just been busy with work and other things, so that's why I haven't been as consistent with getting back into playing Showdown like that. And also like I was kind of at a point where I was just really frustrated with OU at the time. But now I'm back. Now I'm back into it, and I'm still a little frustrated. It's the meta. The meta is definitely interesting. There's a lot of interesting stuff happening around here. Um, but it's still like stuff to look out for and understand and play around. So I'm still trying to figure it out. Um, but anyways, this is the team that I picked up from my boy Edster. Edster is one of my subscribers. He passed me a team that he made around Enamorus that he was using for a tournament. At the time, he built it when Roaring Moon was around. And I had to make some adjustments to it because now that Roaring Moon's gone, or has been gone now for a long time, I decided to try to build it in a way where it's consistent with the current metagame. So, the team is very, very weak. And even when I saw the original one, like it was still pretty very weak. He had like originally he had an Iron Moth on this team, and he had a Gliscor over the Kyurem. Um, Everything else pretty much was about the same. Dragonite was running 3 attacks with Ice Spinner, and Nam was, I mean, it was still this, but he had Psychic. I think he had Psychic for Moth. It was like for Moth and some other stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Terra Steel might be a good idea because I've been running uh a lot of Terra Fairies. I think Terra Blast Fairy might be okay, but or Terra Blast Steel might be okay. Because at least that still covers for it's still a lot of damage too. 135, so almost hitting as hard as Magirna, funnily enough. Actually, you know what? I kind of like that idea now. I'm gonna try Terra Blast and see how it goes. If it works out, cool. If it doesn't, it is what it is. I'll go back to Psychic. But I have a Psychic move on this now, so I can just do that. Um, I have Slash Rock anyway, so I can just do that. But yeah, the idea behind the team is to position Enamorus to a late game clean, and pretty much like it's it can happen, but it takes a lot of work, but there's a lot of mons that just wall Dragon Fairy Steel pretty easily. One of them being I've played so many games, I'm already forgetting who or what mons can actually break through it. Well, just any physical attacker that doesn't care about Dragon Fairy coverage can deal with it. So I guess poison types or actually steel types. Steel types just kind of break through. So like again, King Gambit, King Gambit, Crown, um, a random Terra Steel on something. Really, King Gambit's one of like the bigger ones to really look out for. Golden Go too, but I haven't really ran into Golden Go so far as I've been playing on ladder. But then again, I'm on the low ladder right now, so not a lot of people actually like Golden Go. They like using stuff that they like. So yeah, I haven't ran into that mon really. Maybe like once or twice, but outside of that, not too much. I'm starting on low ladder by the way too because I do not know this meta game. I don't. I don't know the meta. I don't know what the new meta is. I don't know like what people are really using, like what really is the new set. By the way, I'm thinking about making this fighting. I think I like Terra Fight with low kick, just to do a little bit more damage into things, and also still have resist to dark. So I'm gonna try that out and see how it goes. And if it doesn't work out, I may end up going back to Dark. Because I don't have Fighting Stab on anything. I think Fighting Stab is really good. Or Fighting Coverage is really good to have right now. So I'm gonna try it with Terraflight and see how it goes. If it doesn't go, then I'll go back to Dark. But I think I like Terrafighting. Just do more damage with low kick. Originally, when Ed made this team, King Gambit actually stayed the same. He had low kick originally too, to cover for opposing King Gambits. So it makes sense. Also, low kick does a lot into things like Dondozo. Can chip Great Tusk for a good chunk as well. Takes out Heatran. It does a lot into things you wouldn't expect. So it's good damage overall. Um, but yeah, and also like Terra and also Stab. Low kick can take out Tinglu. It can do a lot into Zama. So it's not bad. Not too bad, I'd say. Now again, the only downside to this team is the fact that King Gambit, I have no steel coverage. I have no coverage for fairies, so my only coverage for fairies comes from Enamorus and Slowking. I could probably put like maybe maybe put another steel move on somebody, but for now, I think the team is okay. But yeah, again, the whole idea is to use Nam to break through in the late game. And then Dragonite to clean up as well in the late game too. Great Tusk acts as my physical check, and Slowking is my Spadef wall. Kiram is my special wall breaker, and King Gambit can clean up in the late game as well. So yeah, it's a fun little team. Um, it's got some issues, like I said already in Fairy, but besides that though, it's okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna play too long. I already played like 3 hours, like almost 3 hours, just trying to get a good recording. Um, well, actually, no, it was 2 hours. I'm trying to get a good recording, but yeah. Before we get started with this, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Join my Discord, the Bushido Gang, and subscribe for some more videos on my channel. I have a sub goal of 600. I think we can get there. It's gonna take a lot, but I think it's possible. But yeah, recording this on a Friday morning. It's 2 in the morning. Usually I don't. It's been a long time since I've actually recorded at 2 in the morning. I'm trying to be quiet. So my opponent's team, they don't really check. Also, we're not gonna get too many games. It's pretty. Actually, it's not. It's like 1,400 games. We could probably get a couple games, but I'm probably gonna get at least like 3, and just kind of go through the analysis and just try and break it down as best as I can for myself and for you guys. So terror wise, right? So defensively, the best Terra I have is Slowking. Slowking's Terra. Slowking Terra Water is actually pretty good. Grass isn't bad because that also covers for Ogerpon. That was something I was considering at one point because Ogerpon can be very deadly into my team. My only check in the Ogerpon is Dragonite and Kiram. And Ogerpon can sometimes run Terra Fairy, so that's something to definitely be aware of. But yeah, my opponent doesn't really cover for Dragonite or doesn't really cover for Nam that well. So I can lead it, or I can even lead Slowking. Um, Even Kiram's fine too. I think I'm gonna lead Nam. Nam's safe because I can easily get a Moonblast off here and do damage into something. So I'm just gonna do it. Chip is still a good chip. So I'll definitely take the chip there. If they let Pulp go, great. I don't have to think about that Mon ever again. They go Heatran, that's fine. I I'm gonna go Great Tusk here. Okay. I'm gonna go Kiram on the Kane. Kane's fine. Because that can happen. And I'm just gonna Ice Beam straight up. I'm not gonna tear, I'm not gonna do anything, just hit what's in front of me and get some chip damage up. Oh, wow, it lived. That's AV. That's AV, the fact it lived that. That's 100% AV. Okay, I'm going into Great Tusk. Because, like, nothing lives that normally. Get up rocks here. go test there. That's kind of why I want Ghost Terra on something. That way I can actually take advantage of this, but just spin on that, do some good chip there. They spin on me. They're lefties, that's good. I'm gonna just Ice Spinner again. I really should be clicking. No, just Ice Spinner again, it's fine. Terra Steel. That's fine. I could Terra Steel back, but nah, just Headlong Rush it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. I don't know why they did that. That was really weird, but I'll take it. That's really good for me though. I'm glad they threw their Terra away early. I'm gonna keep this. If I can keep rocks down, then great. They're gonna U-turn, so I can go Kirim here. Oh, that's banded. Okay, good. That being banned is very good to know. I'm gonna go King Gambit here on BP. Okay. They could be CC, so I'm gonna scout for it. Oh, okay. I'm bringing you in to get rocks up. I want to make sure these rocks stay down. They should go for, yeah, good. Okay. I could even Headlong Rush, honestly. I'm gonna make sure Zapdos is dead. So, just gonna get these rocks up. Headlong Rush was safe, though. That was very safe. Man, now I go U, and I can click Earthquake pretty comfortably here. Clef. Okay. It's Unaware Clef. That is a little worrying, but not too bad, I think. T-Wave, that's fine. I'm clicking Flamethrower because they're going Scizor. This should go Scizor. I guess they could go Pult too. Hmm. Hmm. That Scizor might be banded. I think that's banded Scizor in the way they're playing it. They go U-turn. I hope I get paralyzed here. That'd be better. No, they're Flash Fire too. I'm gonna Terra Water. Terra Water and just Surf. That's fine. I'm not chilly. Okay, cool. So Earthquake did 29%. That's good. Go Dragonite. Clear Earthquake again. Okay, cool. And then when Pult comes in, honestly, I can just go back into you. Or do I Earthquake here? I can Earthquake here. Let's get damage on it. Cool. I don't feel great about that damage. Don't feel too great about that damage. Go with you again. Draining Kiss. You're just terrible. I can Flamethrower here. Actually, Slash Talk is better because they'll do a decent chunk into that. Okay, cool. Can Sledge Bomb once. Yeah, that's not a good Clef set. No one runs that. That's really bad. Okay, cool. And now Nam can just Moonblast after Scissor's gone. So they click knockoff here. Let's go Dragonite, click Earthquake a couple times. Okay. Wait, what's Boots? It's Boots. No, it took Chip. It's not Boots. I guess I cure him. Okay, and that's that. All right, not too bad. So let me tell you a little bit about this team, right? Again, Ed's like his original team was fun, but again, some of the issues I had with it was the fairy weakness. It was fairy, and it was also really weak to Ogre Pawn, and a couple other things, but the main one was the fairy weakness. So, also, I think it was kind of Dark Week too, now that I think back on it. It was kind of Dark Week. Yeah, nah, this is a little bit better, I think, from what it was beforehand. Um, yeah, again, some of the issues were just was just not being able to hit, like, steel types as hard. And, just getting walled by certain stuff. Uh, but yeah, but yeah, I think this seems a little bit better, or I think this is gonna do a little bit better and stuff. Yeah, no, Nam is fun though. Nam's a really fun one. I like it a lot. It's a good cleaner. It's just all about the positioning of it. Like, how do you position to get where you want to be? I'm gonna go Mystical Fire also. I think I like that more here. So I think Moonblast, Earth Power, Fire coverage is just really good. And also I can capitalize on special attackers too, which means that I'll let, King Gambit or even Great Tusk live something. So I'm gonna try that out and see how that goes. But yeah, this coverage is actually really nice. So I'm gonna try that out. See where we go from there. But yeah, being able to hit fire types is just, or being able to hit steel types is just really important, I think. Especially things like Corviknight and such. Those mons need to get hit. This one, ooh, this guy is playing on After Hours. This one's gonna be a tough one, I think, but it's beatable. Uh, so let's break it down. Okay, King Gambit, right? King Gambit is a good cleaner once Zama's gone. When Zama's gone, King Gambit just wins. And they're gonna make sure that doesn't happen. They have a Glamora there. I can get rid of that with Slow King, or even with Nam, or even with Kirim too. Kirim can do it as well. They have all three of the beasts: Zama, Zama, Kirim, and Gold. So that's definitely gonna be a game. This is definitely a game. But yeah, offensively, Nam can do a lot of this team, and so can Kirim. So my goal is to overpower them, and then try and put Nam into a position to sweep. I think that's what I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Now, the one thing I really kind of wish I had was Terra Fairy on Slow King. That would actually be pretty good in the situation right now. Um, but yeah, Dragonite with Terra Normal. That one's gonna be a little harder for it to really do its thing. But if I get Chip on Kirim and keep it low, I might be able to just clean up with Dragonite. But yeah, they have 3 dragons, so Nam is looking pretty much like I have to use Nam to really pressure through. Or again, lead Kirim. And I'm thinking about Kirim lead. Kirim lead, even Great Tusk, kind of, but I think I'm gonna lead with I think I'm gonna lead with Kirim. Okay. So they lead Pult. They could definitely just Draco. They could Shadow Ball. They could U-turn. I'll go Nam and find out which one it is. Good. Good. I'm clicking Earth Power. Thank God that Mon is dead. Don't gotta think about you anymore. I could switch actually and go into Kiram, but nah, I'm just gonna take this out. Okay, Hazards being gone is amazing. Golden goes Balloon, that's okay. I got the I can go King and be pretty comfortable with that. T-Wave, that sucks. Sorry, bud. Flamethrower's safe though. So that must be Hex Pull too. Specs Hex. I should Terra, but I don't need a Terra here. Not yet. Yeah, we're gonna be aggressive into that Golden Go. That Mon is seriously dangerous. And as long as I can chip it down, we in a good spot. We in a good spot, bruh. We in a real good spot here. Yeah, I kind of like Terra Water because the damage output's nice. And also stab is nice too. But grass has a little bit more utility with it. Especially with grass knot. That's fine. Okay. You can live Shadow Ball, right? Let me check Slow King. I think G King can live Shadow Ball. Watch it's Hex. Are you Hex with that? Let's see. Can you live Shadow Ball? Golden Go? I'm gonna assume it's something like this. +2, no bulk. You can live the hit. Unless you're offensive. Oh, well, they were trying to get a T-Wave off. I don't know why they were so crazy about T-Waving me. I don't get it, but okay. So Slow King is putting in overtime right now. I never thought I'd say that, but nah, it actually is. It's doing work right now. So if Polk comes in, I'm just gonna Ice Beam that for damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna Ice Beam it for damage. I don't have Ice Beam, I forgot. I got rid of that. Also King Gambit's kind of safe too, but Slash Shock anyway. Okay, that's good. Slash Shock, 50 is good damage. Let's do it again. Just keep the chip going. Actually, I can just go into... No, I don't want to go King Gambit yet. Just Slash Shock again. The problem is that this could set up, though. Nah, I can go King Gambit. Just go King Gambit here, SD, and then just low kick that Zama. And then we're home free. Because Nam. Shadow, nice. SD, Hydrapple. Earth Power's coming out. That's okay. Low kick won't do anything. I'm gonna SD again. You guys want to see a body drop right now? We about to drop a body. I gotta see this. Like, how much damage is it actually doing? If it can do a lot, that'd be great. But then again, it probably won't do that much. It's probably safer just to go into just to go Slow King. Anyway. I mean, it could be offensive, it could not be. I don't really want to do that yet. I'm gonna go Nam and find out what kind of Zama this is. Okay, it's offensive. Good. Then I can just Moonblast very safely. I like a Terra too, right? I can definitely just Terra here. I'm gonna scout for Terra. Just go Great Tusk. Okay, it's nothing. Get up rocks. Actually, I'm gonna spin and win. I'm just gonna spin and win. Nah, not just Ice Spinner. They're not coming back, ladies and gentlemen. I think they're tired. I'm honestly tired too. Yeah, I really should not be playing this late. It's way too early for me. I don't have work tomorrow, but still, way too early for me playing this late. But yeah, I think Ice Spinner's safe. Actually, I kind of just want to spin, but Ice Spinner's fine. No, should have definitely went for Headlong Rush or anything else, but this probably kills anyway. Okay, cool. The spin was actually safer. Pulse in. Nam time. They're gonna click Shadow Ball here. Can go into you. Oh, they Yui. Cool. Nice. I respect that play. Kiram. Now I can do it. Now I can do it here. Alright, give me that Kiram. You don't need that shit. You don't need it, man. Go ahead, do it. Terrify. Oh. Oh. Wait. Does this kill? Oh, damn. Well, that's still enough. Unless you die. Nah. Kiram, you're living. Because it's getting camping at the end of the fucking day. Yo. I got a sweep with this team. Ed, if you're watching me, I did it. I got a sweep with your team. Yo, I got a sweep with this team. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what this shit was. I don't know anything. I still don't know anything. Like what did I just fight? Was this like status spam with I don't know, man. This team was weird. It just seems like it was just built to cheese. This team was literally just built to cheese. You cheese with gold, and then you just spam moves. That's what this looks like to me. But, hey, but we did it. We did it. Slow King did a lot of work. I think they were tripping somewhere. Like they probably got messed up with Glenn. One more game. Win or lose. I'm happy with the result of this one though. That was pretty good. Um, yeah, I would never have known that'd be Terra Fight on that though. That's definitely crazy. To be honest, I think I could have SD'd. SD was kind of safe too. Like honestly, SD was not that bad to go for. Again, I see why he had CC on this team originally. I get it, because again, this was also Ice Spinner Dragonite originally too. I think it was Ice Spinner. Um, no, it was Mamo. It was Mamo Dragonite. I don't think he had E Speed. I really don't remember. Ed, if you're watching this video, can you remind me what this was? Cause I really don't remember if this was dual status or if this was Mamo coverage or if this was just like 3 attack with Ice Spinner. But again, I see why CC was here. It makes sense. Karam sucks and King Gambit sucks, and you want to make sure you drop those two. So it makes sense why it's that way. Now, so here's a story about Terra Steel and Enamorus, right? So when I fought a team earlier on ladder that was using Veil offense, I realized that this team has nothing to really cover for this thing, and it really screwed me up. And because of how the way the team is functioned, and then like the team kind of just like ran through, so I wasn't able to really play around it or even make any kind of like positioning. So here's the plan with this game. The plan with this game is to take out that veil and then let Kiram go wild in the snow. That's what's gonna happen. because Kirim will do it. It can. It can very easily do it. Um, Now this thing being, booster with its setup stuff, that might be a little bit more complicated to get around, but I think King Gambit can do it with the combination of Nam and even Dragonite. And actually Dragonite's kind of an iffy one. Dragonite in general doesn't seem that good in this game. It seems kind of iffy. Slowking is also the same too. Great Tusk, I think if I Terra Great Tusk, I can probably break through that too. Then also break through Gliscor, depending on its set. Break through Kyurem too, or at least chip Kyurem down. But then I won't have my Terra with Kyurem, because this thing is gonna get out of hand if I don't get rid of if I don't take it if I don't get rid of it out of if I don't get rid of it right away. But yeah, it's tough. This is a threat though, and I don't want to deal with it. So I have to lead Nam and I have to Terra Steel into that and take it out. So I'm just gonna lead Nam and Terra Steel this thing. I don't want to deal with it, so I'm taking it out right now. Again, they know they live everything, so yeah, you're gone. So no veil, great. It does mean they get to go in the crown and set up on me, but that's okay. I have ways to get around it, so I'm not too worried about it. I can do it with Dragonite or even with the Slowking. So speaking of Calm Mind, I'm gonna flamethrower that and find out what kind of crown this is. These things are usually Terra fighting. So anyways, that definitely mattered a lot. Psyshock, it did a fuck ton into me though. But they're gonna set up with Kirim. Um, yeah, they're gonna start setting up with Kirim. My way to get around this thing is with King Gambino, and we low kick that bitch. If you have Terra Fire, that's fine. It's Terra Fire. That's okay. All right, cool. Good to know it's Terra Fire. However, that does mean I can e-speed that. Zama is a little bit complicated. Great Tusk, I need to keep that around. Definitely need to keep Nam around because Nam can just Moonblast sweep now. That's great. Okay. So yeah, I can just go. Well, I can't because of scale. Ooh, yeah, I can't because of scale. Yeah, it's got skill shot. Damn. Okay, yeah, this thing is gonna piece me up. If Nam goes, then my way to get around Zama comes from Great Tusk and Kyurem. Yeah. Again, I don't regret the Terror early, but it sucks it had to happen this way. Guess I Earth Power you. Man, I just gotta Earth Power that. Okay. Oh, they're really going for it, huh? 37. Okay, ESP's not killing then. I lost. Damn. Okay, I guess that's that then. They have to Terra Fire here. And yeah, no. I could have scouted for the Terra Fire, but that's so difficult to do. That's really difficult to scout for that. Yeah, I don't think E-Speed's taking that out. No way. I need Slowking or the Zama too. For everything else here. Yeah, it's looking like a wrap at this point. Yeah. Yeah, no, there's no way I can do it. Well, actually, maybe what I could do. Okay, I'm gonna try and bait scale shot. You're a bitch. How would you? Uh, okay, well, whatever. Yeah, all right, cool. They got me. They got me. Fair. GG. No, I'm honestly, it was a good snipe. It was a good snipe. They had to do it. No, they didn't have to do that. How much did that really? That didn't even. They could have just went for Terra. I get it. I get why they did it, but no. That's just really aggro. More aggro than they had to be. Cause I think that even killed. I think that killed me anyway. Right? Did it? I think it dropped me anyway. I don't know why they did that. So I think maybe with them they just over predicted and it worked out. They didn't have to do all that. Kiram, DD, Terrifier, Spear, Terra Steel. They're at +2. I could have stayed in and I would have been fine. I don't. It was a bait, or it was a prediction and they got it. So I didn't have to predict. They had to predict. How much could Dragonite take that out? Could Adamant Dragonite take that out with E-Speed? No, it wasn't going to take it out with E-Speed anyway. So I would have needed a +1. Or even keep Terra if I had it. Yeah. So if I just Moonblasted, I was okay. Alright then. Alright then. It is what it is with that one. So I think that's gonna be that for this Showdown Live. I am not gonna record at 3 in the morning ever again. This is not great. I am so tired. This was not a good idea. Terrible idea on my part. Terrible idea. But hey, that was pretty good, I think. Getting back into the swing of things with OU. Again, shout out Ed for this team, or for the original team, and letting me edit it. I think this team can do more, but again, I don't know. I like to hear like from him, like get more thoughts on what he thinks about this team because I actually like the team. Team really does look fun, but see, that last game really just pisses me off because like they did all that just to predict Dragonite when they didn't have to do that because Spirit already did a lot anyway, and they could have just went for Terrafire anyway because they were still faster than me. They went +2. Like you're definitely faster than me. You could take me out with Terrafire. Um, with Nam. I don't get it. Like I really don't get it. And I wasn't gonna take out Dragonite anyway, so it really didn't make any sense why they made that play. Like +2, Terra Steel. Yeah, like, and also there's crit chances too. Like if they get a crit on even one of them, then it's still not good for me. Like just one crit can just drop it. So I don't know. Um, yeah, that last game's really gonna just piss me off. That last game really pissed me off. Like all that just to predict, and I fell for it too. That's the worst part. Because I knew Nam was gonna clean up, but yeah, no, I like Terra Steel a lot. I like it a lot here. I think that's gonna be a really good snipe into stopping Veil offense. Just gotta know when to keep Nam alive, because Nam was going to clean, but I wonder if there's another option I have for that for Kiram, or another option I can make to stop Veil, or to stop DD Kiram. Probably not. I mean, if I had rocks, but I was never gonna get rocks up. Like never. against a team like that, I would never get rock sub ever. So it would not have worked. As much as I would like it to, it would not work there. I mean, maybe drill could be an idea. Drill could be an idea for great tusk, or even or even iron treads. I think I like drill more than iron treads though. 'Cause at least I can get rocks through with molt. I can get rocks through molt breaker. But I like having a fighting set. Ground fighting is really good. Okay, anyways, that's gonna be that for the Showdown Live. If you guys enjoyed and want to see me do um, more OU stuff or just do more Scarlet and Violet stuff, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Join my Discord, the Bushido Gang, and subscribe for more videos on my channel. And I will do my very best to continue providing videos for you guys. So yeah, that's gonna be that. Be safe. Oh wait, my bad. Be safe. Wash your hands and peace out.